So today I'm going to be doing NFL Draft Day 1 winners and losers. I'm a bit under the weather, so if you hear me sniffling, that's because of that, and let's just get right into the video.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat.
Yeah, this meme is basically saying the Browns always take the wrong players. Personally, I don't think Denzel Ward and Baker Mayfield are that bad of players. I feel like they could have got Baker later, and Denzel Ward isn't that much better than other people that he should have been taken for. This meme is just pretty funny to me. But I'm going to get into the winners and the losers of the draft. In the background is just going to be highlights of the draft and who was taken. As you probably already know who was taken, but if you don't, then you can look at it. My first winner I have is the Arizona Cardinals, as that trade up for Josh Rosen was just perfect trade up, and with them really needing a quarterback, that really helped them. And it's just a very smart move to get a very good quarterback that fell to the 10th pick, and almost nobody saw him falling this far. He was one of the top quarterbacks on the board. He fell farther. He is a great young player who could be a stud and very pro-ready. He is just one of the best quarterbacks in this draft class, and he's a very impressive quarterback. And the fact that he fell this far was just a miracle in itself. And the fact that John Gruden accepted the trade, that was also just idiot mode on him. That was just not a smart thing to do. With the Baltimore Ravens, I have them also as another winner in this draft, with getting Lamar Jackson and Hayden Hurst. I don't really see Hayden Hurst as someone that should have won in the first round. He's a bit of a stretch, even though he's very good. It's just I see Lamar Jackson as such a great pick, and Lamar Jackson couldn't have gone to a better team with Robert Griffin III being there, and also having Harbaugh, and so they have Flacco to mentor, and they have RG3 to mentor him. They have Harbaugh, who's also a great quarterback coach. He's a perfect fit for the Ravens, while they can keep Flacco playing right now, and the future being Jackson. Marty Mornhinweg, their offensive coordinator right now, worked with Michael Vick in Philadelphia, which he took somebody that's very raw and hasn't really worked on his game as much in Michael Vick, and he can do something with a more polished. I say Lamar Jackson is a bit more polished than Michael Vick right after he came from the Falcons out of jail to the Eagles. I say he can make him a great player. They both have very good deep ball arms. They're both very fast. They're both very agile. And Jackson is more developed as a passer and more productive as a runner this year, which makes him very good. Hayden Hurst, who I'm going to get into briefly, as I don't really see him as much of a win for them, but mainly Lamar Jackson. He helps with their passing game. He's going to help with their passing game a lot, as he's very talented and big. He's also going to help with the running game with the ability to get very nitty-gritty. That's the word I was thinking of. Ozzie Newsome with his final GM as a draft. That's just going to be such a big help for him, and not really him, more the team, and a very bright future for the Ravens. And then my next team that I feel had a great draft was Los Angeles Chargers. They had a steal at 17 with Derwin James. I was going to say San Diego Chargers, but they had a steal at 17 with Derwin James, who's going to make they're going to have a loaded defense next year with Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram running, Casey Hayward, Jason Verrett as their cornerbacks, and then you have Derwin James as the powerful safety. That's going to be an insane defense, and they still have Phillip Rivers, and who's the running back? I need to think. But they have Phillip Rivers and a really good running back. And they had one of the best defenses. And if their offense can get rolling, then they're just going to be such a great team going into the season. I'm just looking up their running back. Melvin Gordon, okay, that's who. Melvin Gordon's very good too. Okay, now I'm going to get into my next winner. I have the Rams, who have been a winner. They didn't even take a pick, but they got Brandon Cooks from the draft. And Brandon Cooks is just insane. I'm not really going to get into that. You probably already know that. And okay. Now I'm going to go into my losers of the draft, who I personally have as the Seattle Seahawks. They took Rashad Penny. He's a good running back, explosive player. But with the amount of holes they had and the fact that they took Rashad Penny when they already have a ton of running backs, it's just not a smart move. That division is going to be run by the 49ers. Nobody else is even close to them. Cardinals, Seahawks, not very great. Rams, actually. It's going to be Rams and 49ers. You can just take them out of the picture. They didn't take a player they needed. They could have taken Trayman Edmonds, been a great help, been an outside linebacker to help people like Bobby Wagner, who are still there. And I just don't see them as, like, that pick really hurt them, actually. Now, I have the Bills as a loser. You can interpret this either way. You could say they're a winner for doing this or a loser for doing this. I do like Trayman Edmonds. He's a very good player, and that was a very good pick to move up to. But personally, getting Allen they had to get rid of 2 second-round picks. And knowing my view on Allen, I just don't like Allen. And that's why I feel like they just moved too much to get a mediocre quarterback, and I just don't like them for that. Thanks for watching this video. If you want me to do a video on rounds 2 and 3, you can put that in the comments down below. See you guys later. Peace out.